Hi there, and welcome back, and let us continue and let us see some of the customization that we can do to our list view over here. So let me go and create one new package over here, and I will call it as data. And inside the data, let me create one Kotlin class over here, and I will call this one as student, and this class I will make it as a data, should be about the data class. So data class and of student. So when we create a data class, that we have to make use of provide the, if you take a look and it's a data class must have at least one primary constructor parameter. So what we will do is we'll create a val, and I'll just say as a val of id, val of id, and that should be of a int type. And the second we will say as a val name, which should be of a type of string, and id, name, and val I'll just keep as a age, right? And that should be of a, let's say age is of int 2. So we have a 3 variable constructor parameter over here. One is of id, name, and age. So this is a student data class. And let's go to the activity. And what I will do is I'll just comment out all of this for now. Let me comment out. I think I'll comment out all of this, and let me minimize this one. And let me create. So we have a student class, and let me add some data to that student class. So how do we add to this? How do we create a student? Is let me go over here, and I'll just create a private val, and I'll just say student list, and analyze the list, which is of equals to of the array list. We will create an array list over here, and type is of the student that we have just created. And let us add some of the data for this student. So I will go over here and student dot add, and here student list dot add, we need to add the student. So stud and student that we have. And the first parameter is if id, and second parameter is of the name, let's say demo1, and then we have third is of the int type of age. And let me just duplicate all of these, and let me just add some value over here. So it should be of let's say this is our 2, this is our 3, and this should be of a 4 and 5, and of a 6, 7, and let me give us as a 8 and 9. Finally we have a 10, 11, and 12, 13, and 14. So we have a 14 record over here, and demo 2, so it should be of a 3, right, 4, and 5, and 6. So let me give a name for all of this, right? And this should be of a 7, and this should be of the 8, and similarly 9, and finally we have of a 10 and 11 and the 12, there's 13, and of a 14. And age, you can just give any age like 14 and 41, any age that we can give just for the random. And okay, so I think that should be fine. So we have created a student list already, and for this we want to customize the list view lookup. So what we will do is I'll go to rest over here and go to the layout, and I'll create a new layout over here and call it as a student student list. So just give a name as a student list, and what we'll do is we will customize the look. So for that, what we will do is I think we will make use of the something like a widget or let me add it as a card view. So card view, just drag this one and add it over here. So this one requires some dependency. So we currently don't have the dependency for the card view, so we need to add a dependencies for the card view. Just click on OK. That will add a card view dependencies for us. Just wait for that one to add. And the card view dependencies has been added. If you go to the module app, and you will see that the card view dependencies has been added over here. And that's it. So just close that one, and let's add our custom view. So let's go and let me constrain it. So horizontally parent, and for the height, let me just on the top, let me constrain it. And for the height, let me say around 250 dp for now, and then I'll just give us some like a corner radius of 8 dp, and of the padding, I don't need padding, and for the just give some, and I think I will provide the padding of 8 dp, or let me give it as a 2 dp, I think 2 dp. And I think that should be fine, and also for 8 dp. And if you want to give, I think that should be fine. And let us go and add some layout inside this view. That should be of a constraint view inside the card view. And here what I will do is I will just add a text. So we have ID. Right, so let me add 8 and 8 over here, and just constrain it and match the constraint. So let us add some of these view that we need, and just add give an ID first. So let's say that this is of LB the ID. Sorry, LB. Let's say user ID, and then we will add a second one. Second one is for the user name. So I have a 8, and I'll just constrain it horizontally, and also the width to the match constraint. Just give as a 8. So I'm not focusing on all of this view for now. We are just focusing on the list view. And this one I'll just give it as LB of the name. And then finally we have our last one, which is of the age. So let me constrain this one, and that should be of 8, I think. Where did I constrain it? It should be here, and of the 8, and here I will constrain it to the why it's not clicking over there, horizontally to the parent, and just give it as a wrap the content, and then I'll just say LB of the age, and just add in 8. Okay, that's look fine. So we have and now I will just constrain let's give the height for this card view to wrap the content, and then this one I'll just constrain to the bottom and give it as 8. That's look fine, and we will just wrap the content, everything. That's look fine for me. So our view is constant. The custom view is ready for our list view, and the next is that we have to create. So the two things is ready for us. One is the data that is we needed for the array list, which is of student data that we have already created over here, and second that we needed was the view. So we have a custom view for the list view that we have. And then the third is we need the array adapter. So in the previously we had created our array adapter over here, but let us create a custom, because we have a custom view now, so we need a custom array adapter for this one. So let's do it in the next lecture. Till then, have a great day.